Hey everybody, welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. Tonight we are playing Planescape Dead Gods, Part 2 of Modron Madness. Woo! We're really excited to get this piece of our story finished up. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break for about a month or so. Unfortunately, much to Shady Bonsai, your disappointment, I still have a full-time job. I don't do this all the time. And I'm going to be at a work conference the week of April 8th. So there won't be any streaming that week. I know, it's very sad, but that's the way it is. So this game will pick up on April 24th. Will be the next time that this game streams.
5 days before my birthday, by the way, just so everybody's ready.
Yes, we'll have to. I'll throw in some kind of an NPC that'll sing a song for you.
Sweet. You bring Charlie on just for that.
Okay, sure.
Bring his character back to life.
Actually, I don't know that I explained this to all the players, but we will be joined by a new player that day. So maybe it's Charlie.
That's amazing. No,
is it a surprise? It's a mystery.
Yeah, it's a mystery. We'll have to see. Maybe I don't even really know how that character will be introduced. I have an idea, but we'll see. We'll have to see. One of our Patreon supporters will be joining us with a new character. Anyways, as always, as we start up our stream here, those of you watching, if you are not yet a follower of the channel, go ahead and hit the follow button so that you can get notified when we go live. And I'd also encourage you to support the channel by subscribing. Subscription to 20 Sides to Every Story comes with a number of benefits to you. Probably the most exciting is that you get to come on the stream here and play in games each month. We do subscriber-only games that take place in the Borderlands. I was gonna hold up the book, but it's a book that Goodman Games came out with that is a conversion of two of the classic modules, B1 in Search of the Unknown and B2 and the Keep on the Borderland. It's a book called In Search Into the Borderlands. So we've been using that as kind of our sandbox campaign. Each time we do a subscriber game, group's a little different depending on who signs up. I just posted 2 subscriber games for this month in our Discord channel. So if you want to play in those games in April, I believe I posted one. It will be April 19th at 7 p.m. And then I've got another one posted for... I had a request, I think, for a Sunday noon game. So I believe I put that one up at Sunday, April 28th at noon. I could be wrong on that. But if you're interested in joining in on either of those games, we've got plenty of room. Just subscribe to the channel, and I'll work with you to get you into our Discord server so you can start signing up for games. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. You just have to go to twitchprime.com and get connected with your free Twitch Prime account, and then swing on back to the channel here and subscribe, and then we'll get you into some games. You can also support the channel on Patreon. If you look down below the video feed, we have our panel for our Patreon page, and there's a number of different perks there. As I just said, we're going to have a new player joining us the next time that this particular game, our Planescape game, goes online. And so with your pledge of $15 or more a month, you get to join one of our more narrative story-based games. So encourage you to check out the Patreon, see what all the perks are there. Hey, there he is. All right. So, when last we played, our heroes here, Aza, Dino, and Reggie, woke up after having rested in the village of Crux, which is situated on Yggdrasil, the World Tree. They were resting up after quite the epic ordeal in the negative energy plane. When you all woke up, you discovered that Klaus was nowhere to be seen. No note, no nothing. It just, all of his stuff was gone. It seemed like he packed up. You weren't really sure what to make of that. But, time is of the essence somewhat, because you learned some news that Kestad, the drow that you found in the negative energy plane, was not the only person that perhaps has some knowledge of the whereabouts of the Wand of Orcus. There's another drow who Kestad kind of impressed upon you that you need to go find him and kill him. He is in a place on another material plane called Orth that you would be able to get to his location if you follow the river Styx through the abyss. And he said you had to go find him and kill him, because for sure Asarak and Orcus's minions will at some point find him and get the information from him. So it was important for you to go and find him first. So you left Crux. I don't know if you hammered out exactly the plan on how you were going to accomplish going to the Abyss, but you had some idea that maybe at some point you might head back to Sigil and do some investigating or recouping there. And you saw on your way out of town that big walking tower, the big stone tower that had the bird legs protruding out of it. That was where you first found Gizmo. And so that caught your interest. You went to investigate, and Dino at some point had infiltrated the tower and discovered that Raimi No, the wizard that owns that tower, through something of a foolish plan on his part, had dropped his consciousness into the body of a Modron. This upset the other Modrons that swarmed his tower like some kind of a pest, a planar pest, and they caged him up, and he's wanting to get back to his body. And so you all tried to go through the front door, and you dealt with a number of the Modrons in a pretty harrowing battle. You saw all sorts of different types, monodrones like Gizmo. You saw some kind of cube-like things that had 4 arms and bows, the little wings that they'd fly around. You saw some of the pentadrones. They were kind of starfish-looking metallic creatures. And then you saw one decaton, I believe. It was like this crazy thing with these 2 kind of elephant stump feet, and it had, I think, 10 different tentacles that it gave Reggie quite the bludgeoning at one point. But you held the line, you defeated them, and at some point some of the monodrones got a little ticked off at Dino because he shot they were kind of content to leave y'all alone, but Dino shot a chain lightning spell into the room that hit one of the big bads, but then he chose to do away with some of the monodrones, and so they came out like a punk rock mosh pit and did a little crowd surfing with Dino and chucked him off the side of the tower. Where we begin, the monodrones, you guys are taking a short rest because you got the hell beaten out of you, and the monodrones went back into the tower and just closed the doors. They were like, when you came into the scene, they were like messing around with books, like grabbing books off of bookshelves. It seems like they were researching or reading up on something. As you're taking this short rest, you see, you hear like the sound of metal on stone for just a minute, and you look over the ledge. Let's see, do y'all have this map up? Maybe I didn't pop that up for you. But here's your map. Should be loading. But on there's an entrance tunnel at the base of this tower that was up. What did I say? I think like 40 feet or so. And you see a grappling hook like grip onto the ledge right inside the tunnel that is at the base of the tower. And you see Klaus is climbing up his rope, and he gets onto the platform just here.
Klaus, where you been, dude?
I'm so glad to see you.
You're muted, I think.
Hey, here I am. What's up, guys? Crazy stuff. I almost died. No big deal, though. I was protecting you guys, really.
Oh, thank you. I think.
Thanks. You almost died?
Yeah. Man, I woke up there one morning when we were by High Point. I sound like a truck driver telling an old trucking story right now. Yeah, but something lured me outside with this weird sound. It sounded kind of like the blowing winds on like a blizzardy open plain, and it was all like. I was like, "Whoo! I like that. That sounds nice. I could use a chill down." It turns out it was a giant mech warrior, and no, it was a stone. It was a golem, but I'd like to.
Okay.
I personally would like to envision it as I have a photo of it here that I'm looking at. It's definitely a mech warrior, but yeah, it tried to kill me, but I got rid of it for now. I mean, it's still out there, but I got away.
It's still out there? Wow.
Yeah, it's out there, and I think
Is it following you?
I think it might be following me. I'm not sure, but
Pull the rope up.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have that dangling there.
That's a good idea. I'll pull the rope up.
Cool.
Okay.
man, what about you guys? Did you guys almost die too?
Maybe not almost, but we ran into a little bit of trouble here.
They threw me over the side.
Yeah.
There are a crap load of Modrons inside of this building here. The Modrons are okay, I think. They're a little mad at us because Shaggy killed some of them, but really the ones
Who's
we were
Shaggy?
worried about... sorry, Dino. I get my campaigns mixed up. But Dino killed accidentally a couple of them, and so even Gizmo's a little ticked at him, but I think he's okay. I think Gizmo's gotten over it.
You see, Gizmo is kind of a little bit estranged from the group. He's over here, or he's like pretty close to Dino, but his one, he's got that one singular eye, and he's got the little frowny face like dipping over that eye, and his little arms, little twig metallic arms across, and you can see he just kind of like lets out like a exasperated sigh.
Sorry.
I don't know what I can do for you. I'm so sorry, Gizmo.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
What would that? Is that under actions? Skills.
Skills. You got it there, Dino? All All right, roll it again. Okay. You are so pathetic as you're kind of groveling to Dino. You know, you've lost your suit basically. The Modrons like punted your dinosaur hat way off into the distance. They were so ticked off at you.
Uteo will never forgive me.
I imagine that your hair is probably all greasy and matted from sweating in that suit all this time, and Gizmo just goes over to you and he kind of like pats you on the back a little bit. He seems
Hey guys, I got an idea.
Okay.
I pat him back.
Why don't we collect all these monodrones up and find loving homes for them at a fee? It would be just
At a fee?
like a pet rescue.
Okay. Oh, so we're charging the people that are adopting?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to make sure they're good people, but we're still going to get paid for it. It's going to be awesome. And then they'll be happy.
Mhm.
It's not a bad idea, but what if these monodrones already have homes?
I don't know. They all look a little homeless.
Homeless?
What do you think, Gizmo? Should they be free? Or should they be with... Oh, free. Or should they go with a good... someone who'll take care of them in a good home?
Okay, so maybe not the pet rescue approach.
Okay, set them free then.
All right, let's open the door and set them free.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me posit something real quick before we do that, if that's all right. So it's our understanding that these monodrones are under control of Orcus right now, correct? Yeah. Okay. So if we just kind of like open the doors and be like, "Hey, go nuts," are they really going to go anywhere, or are they going to be under control and just kind of like still obey Orcus's biddings?
Good call. We should maybe explore more in the tower and see if we can find out how to free them from Orcus's tyrannical reign.
Yeah, maybe. Just a thought.
Yeah, or we don't have to do that if you guys wanted to go somewhere else. I mean, is the tower moving right now, or is it just...
It is moving.
Okay. Do we have any idea where we think it's going based on its current trajectory and positioning in the world?
Make me a survival check.
All right. 26.
It is moving along one of the limbs of the world tree. It seems to be going to the end. It's like... It seems
Wait,
So
at the
it's-
end.
Yeah. Do you remember those like squirrel people were like leaping off
Yep.
the end of one of the trees?
Huh?
So it's like that, except this is a huge, large tower.
So we should stop the tower.
Oh no! Let's stop the tower. We gotta do
remember
this right now.
the limbs
It's
of
like
this tree are very large, so you can't see the ends of the tree limb quite
Mm-hmm.
yet, but it's moving along a limb and it's going in that direction.
Suddenly, I feel like we're on that train in Back to the Future 3.
Put the log in.
Let's go. Let's stop it.
Now,
No, go faster!
now you don't know exactly where this limb would go though, because your understanding, you've been here long enough, you heard the stories that the world tree dips into other planes.
Mm-hmm.
And off the sides of limbs, if you jumped off, you'd be going into the astral plane. But the ends dip in and actually serve as conduits into other worlds. Kind of like how you guys got up here in the first place.
Okay. Let's see if we can get inside here. What did we determine? Dino, you went in kind of the upstairs way first, right? And there was a bunch of crazies up there. Crazy.
Yeah, but
Deca drones and quasi drones.
Yeah, but that's where we got to get to, because that's where he's at.
All right.
He's trapped up there.
Well, let's go in here and go up the stairs. Remember where the stairs were?
No, I
Okay.
don't know if I ever.
Yeah, they're in the back of the room, right?
Yeah,
Like,
in the back. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right. I want to take a look at the door and see if it looks. I guess I'll try it. You guys ready? All right, I'll try the door.
You try the door. You could tell. You can feel that there's like stuff blocking it. There's something obscure that the door is hitting.
Okay. What about if we try pushing real hard? Klaus? You want to push this door real hard?
No.
No, okay. Oh, it's a pull. Oh, no, just kidding.
Isn't there stairs going both ways?
No, stairs are in. You have to get into the main chamber first.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
I think the question on the
Did
table
Klaus-
is: does Klaus want to open the door? He does.
He does.
Let's see. I guess his
I'm not
athletics
hearing-
is +10. Okay. And so Klaus, you move ahead and you push the double doors open. There was a trap on this, but the party already figured out how to open the door and pressed the correct gem. It's a gem inladen door, so the trap does not trigger. And you push the doors open, you feel like desks and little tables are just kind of scooting across the stonework floor as you reopen the door. You see all of the Modrons look back at you, and in unison, they all put a finger to their mouth. Shh! And then they go back to looking at the libraries, and they're pulling, they're flipping, they're throwing books all over the place to each other, and reading, discarding books, grabbing more. There's other Modrons that are like walking on the tops of bookcases with little candles to try to like shed some light down on the ones below. They're all kind of it's like chaotic but orderly all at the same time. Like they're all coordinating and acting as like one hive mind.
Klaus speaks up and in an effort to get them to stop what they're doing for a second, and Klaus says, "There's any of you that have any sense of like your own consciousness left, we're here to possibly help you."
Again, they all turn back to you. Shh. And then a couple of them look at each other like, wah, wah, wah. Like they're kind of grumbling a little bit.
Well, guys, let's turn around. Let's just get out of here.
But across
I
the
wonder
room,
if Gizmo.
across the room, you can see the staircase that leads up. Prior to when the group first came in here, that was kind of guarded by that big the Decaton, and when you defeated these Modrons, they all kind of like disintegrated and burst into like an ash. So there's no bodies or anything strewn about.
Do we know if that's typical of Modrons or Decadrons or whatever?
You can give me, let's say, nature check.
Okay.
Or Arcana, if it makes a difference.
Nope, it does not. What am I doing? Being foolish.
You're not really sure. Gizmo was kind of the first Modron you ever met, and you haven't seen him get hit with anything.
Yeah. I wonder if, Azad, do you think Gizmo would be able to talk to these things?
Gizmo, can you ask him if we can get upstairs? We're trying to free them from Orcus.
And Gizmo, again, he's like, me, and he's like pointing at all the monodrones, and he like gestures.
Huh? Oh,
Right.
even that when you're even you can't do. Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Then
What
you
if
could.
I
Did-
make
not
you?
do you think it'd be cool if we just passed through and if we were quiet?
He shakes his head yes.
Okay.
Okay. Because otherwise, my next thought was going to be just to hold you up higher and like weld a dagger onto you and see if that makes you look.
All right. Well, I think we're good. Just go to the stairs,
Okay.
right?
I will tiptoe over to the stairs, not trying to hide or anything, just very quietly.
Okay. So you tiptoe over to the stairs. All the Modrons. Make a stealth check.
I knew I should have maybe cast Pass Without Trace. 14.
Okay.
Is that quiet enough?
Well, yeah, 14 is basically pretty quiet. They know you're there.
Mhm.
And like this one right by the doorway seems like a little irritated that like you're near him. And so he just kind of gives you the single stink eye. And he goes over and he kind of closes the book and he like starts like hitting your kneecap with it a little bit.
Okay, I move up to here.
And then he just goes back to doing what he was doing.
Alright, come on, guys.
I'll follow. Also trying to be, library quiet, I suppose.
All right. Let's see. What kind of armor are you wearing? Yeah.
That is a good question. What am I wearing? I think it's chainmail, or not chainmail, scale mail. Yeah, scale mail.
Okay, I believe your stealth check will be at disadvantage. Yes.
Awesome. Disadvantage stealth.
Okay. Kind of the same thing as you're moving by. You can see this one right here is just not happy. He kind of like he tries to throw his book at you, Reggie.
Ah. Is it a good book?
Let's see. I don't think his attack roll will not hit you. It just like hits your armor and like bounces off, and he's just like shaking his fist.
Sorry.
And then he goes back to the bookshelf and like grabs another book and starts paging through. Let's see. Dino, what did you have for your stealth check?
Trying to look where my
Second tab
let's
is
see
your
where
skills.
yeah, I see where that is, but I don't see where my where the window is that I rolled my dice on. Somehow it disappeared.
You can just double click it.
All right.
Or double click the number.
Dino, it doesn't matter. You have a plus 15 to stealth, so
Yeah,
It's like
I'm pretty quiet.
even if you rolled a 1, you would be fine. And let's see. Do I have one for Klaus on there? Stealth check.
How about intimidation? I didn't do a stealth. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Aren't you supposed to be all chill now?
No,
Literally and figuratively.
I'm looking at numbers.
I just mean in terms of
Yeah, my new appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tom, if you go to the skills tab, okay, you found it? Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. See, that's why I wanted to intimidate.
So Klaus moves across the room, and Klaus, why don't you describe this failure? What does Klaus do that makes this like a raucous? Why are you so noisy as you move across the room?
Um, well, even though my body's changed and I'm basically a beautiful, beautiful elf, very similar to Legolas in the movie's depiction, Klaus still gets a little gassy. And it was like,
So you drop a huge squeaky one, and all of the Modrons are appalled, and they look at you. And especially this guy right here that's been having a rough time he's just trying to sit down and read a little bit, and like this is the worst. And they all kind of in unison start like dropping their books, and they're like, and Dino would remember this kind of sensation, like they're all looking at Klaus like they're about to charge towards him and grab him.
I said, wait. I'm already embarrassed. And you guys know as well as I do that that's going to really itch later when it dries. Come on, boys.
They just you're trying to explain, and you can see like the crowd is like reaching up, and you pretty soon you've got like dozens of these things with their twiggy arms are like grabbing everywhere on your body, and they're like, give me a strength saving throw.
Now, why is that in a different tab? Was it in the main tab?
It's on the main tab, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
All right. So they're all trying to grab you, and there's a lot of them, but you're able to like kind of anchor yourself, and they're not able to like pull you up as easily as they did Dino.
Okay. I'm humiliated right now.
What would the rest of you like to do?
I'd like to get to the door and maybe help pull Klaus along if I can.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check. Okay, that was your save. Is your athletics check any different? It would have been a +3. Okay. So basically you had an 18. Yeah, you pull and yank Klaus out of the hands of those monodrones. What about Reggie? What are you doing?
I think that Klaus and Dino kind of have this handled, and I feel like if we get far enough upstairs, they'll go back to their work. So I'm probably gonna kind of go up, kind of where Azad's going, and start to kind of peek upstairs a little bit to make sure that the commotion down here with the flatulence and the itchiness isn't causing any disturbance from the next floor up.
Okay. You're just trying to peek. You don't want to disturb anything up there. Give
Correct.
me another stealth check.
Sure. Stealth.
Okay. The rattling of your armor is kind of echoing through the stair well a bit, and as you peek up, it basically it's kind of an open concept kind of thing. The stairs curl around and look into another large library. This room is more of a proper library than this entryway is, where it's got rows and rows of bookshelves, all scattered about just like down here with monodrones, and it looks like some of them look a bit peeved and like they're obviously aware that something is happening, but not so much that they've dropped what they're doing. All of them up there are still just paging through books and throwing books down to the monodrones lower.
Okay, so I didn't get shushed.
Not really.
Okay.
I don't think they really see you yet. But
Okay.
you
They're
get,
just like,
you could tell by their body language that they're irritated.
okay. Are there, so I see the monodrones, just from the place that I'm at right now, not moving again, am I able to see any other types, whether decadent or otherwise?
You see a couple of duo drones.
Oh, okay.
So like they're superior, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you guys fight any of those? I don't quite remember.
I don't think so, but I think the duo drone might be what roughed up. Nope. Nope. Man, these are real Jim Henson looking guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And they're just kind of in the mix with the mono drones?
Yeah, it seems more like they are they themselves are not reading anything. The mono drones seem to once in a while kind of flutter on over to the duo drones and like maybe hold up a book, or like it seems like they're checking in.
Okay. That's all I'm going to do right now. I'm going to kind of wait for Azad and the rest of the crew to see what we want to do.
And Aza, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace so that all of that me and my friends can have +10 on our decks on our stealth checks. And I'm gonna kind of before I do it, I'm gonna be like, "Psst, come on, quietly this way," waving to them, hoping that they'll be able to get away from the monodrones down there.
All right. Klaus, what are you doing? You just got kind of yanked by Dino, who's trying to help you along, but you got this mob of mono drones that's still like kind of they're very angry and they're trying to reach and grab for you.
I'm going to just grab one of them, try to grab one of them, like right over his big singular eye, and I'm sure my hand probably kind of covers quite a bit of that, and then just start waving him around in the air, not like hurting him, but just putting on a show.
Okay. Is your intention to kind of show like
Just this, I just want to see their reaction to that, to see if they back off. I guess it's kind of to scare them a little bit.
Okay, why don't you give me a strength athletics check to start?
Oh.
All right, you
Wrong
successfully.
There we go.
Oh.
Well, you did. You fixed it for me. Or what?
Yeah, you would have had a little bit more, but that's going to be high enough. So you grab this guy, and you're waving him around. Give me now an intimidation check.
Intimidation.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You can see them all kind of like freeze up, like there is some semblance of they're not sure what to do.
Then
they're not running away or anything, but
can I give him a nice little pat on the top of the head then, like a little kid, like, all right, buddy, here you go.
You're putting them down then?
Yeah, like right after I see the catches the other one's attention, it's like, whoa. Then I just want to kind of show that I have the ability to move them around, but I'm still a nice guy.
Okay. You set it down, and they're all just kind of like frozen. Like they're not really moving. They're blinking.
I think we should go right away now.
Yeah. I'll try to walk toward Azad. No.
All right, sounds good. You guys are kind of heading up to this next map, so I'm gonna bring that up. And so, putting your tokens down here on the bottom. So yeah, you're looking around, and you can see on the stone walls of this pretty grand, this library takes up the entire circumference of this level of the tower. You can see on the opposite side of all these bookshelves there are another set of stairs, much like the ones that you came up, that seemingly go up to the third level. And again, just a menagerie of monodrones and duodrones are here looking about, reading books. There are these kind of globes that are on the walls that give off a magical light. It's brightly lit here. So not so many monodrones with little candles or whatnot. You can kind of see... Well, I'll let you tell me what you're doing, I guess.
Well, I would suggest that we just try to sneak up to this corner, the opposite corner of where we're at.
I'm cool with that.
That's where the stairs are, or are the stairs from the middle out?
The other stairs would be over here. So you're coming up the stairs and maybe looking in.
Yep.
Right here.
So I guess to get up the stairs, do we go to the bottom south, the southeast corner, or do we go to the east middle area and then move up?
Oh,
I'm just
I see.
asking, like, where's the actual bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, the bottom would be here. So you'd be going up.
Okay.
And then there's
Okay,
an
yep.
identical landing on the northern side.
Cool. I would suggest that we do that, kind of take that path very quietly, stay kind of near me.
And just kind of right along the south wall.
Yep.
Straight shot, right? Yep. I totally agree. I think that's great.
All right. So as you're navigating through right here, right? You're going down this way.
Yep.
You see one of the monodrones is flutters over to a duodrone that is kind of standing pretty central amongst those shelves. So this like monodrone here floats over to him with a book, and is like excitedly like showing him the pages and flipping through it. And you see the duodrone almost with like a look of skepticism, like looks at the book, pages through it a bit, and then like knocks the monodrone with it over the head. You can see the monodrone kind of cowl a little bit, and he goes back to the bookshelf. And then the duodrone floats on over here, or he I guess he walks over there, and he chucks it into a big pile. There's a big heap of books there that it seems like some of the discards are at.
Interesting. We should come back to that pile later.
Okay.
Figured out how to free all the drones.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna continue on then.
All right.
Agreed.
You've all got Pass Without Trace on, so we'll just skip the checks. And you head over this way. Dino, you can see that this bookshelf in the south... that bookshelf there in the corner, there's a bunch of like monodrones that are... there's a bunch of ash laying about near those books, and you can even see like scorch marks on the walls around this bookcase that is a little bit different than the others in that it has like these glass doors, almost like a cabinet kind of thing. The glass actually is no longer in the pane. It's there's like shattered glass all about this ash, and there's a number of books and scrolls that contained inside.
Do they look anything different than the other books that are sorted around the room? Are they kept in more of a revered cabinet? Is it different than any of the other places that books are kept around the room?
Make a perception check. So your first observation is, although there's all this evidence of some kind of fire damage or some kind of incineration all about, the bookshelf itself looks charred. All the books and the scrolls inside seem intact. And also the doors on the cabinets look as if they are closed and latched, and there's some kind of like locking mechanism on it, even though the glass is gone. And what as to whether the books and the scrolls look any different than the others in the library, that would be pretty tough. You haven't really investigated the other books, so all you're seeing is you're seeing spines and scrolls. You can, you're close enough, and you got a pretty good perception roll. I think you could see that. I guess a notable difference about these books in this cabinet is there's no titles on the spines, whereas you could maybe pick out that there is some writing on the others in the room.
How many books are in here? In that cabinet?
Oh, I mean, it's probably like 3 rows of books, so we'll say in all there's probably maybe 30 books and 30 scrolls. There's some like scroll racks in there.
Anyway, I make note of that, but I don't think it would be wise to try and lift any of them with all them around. I think they would be possessive of them if I tried to remove any of them. So I'm going to leave them where they are right now.
All right.
All right. Shall we go up the stairs then?
All right. You make your way up the stairs. I'll bring up the 4th level. So you are all coming up to the 4th level here. It seems like as you're coming up the stairs, Klaus, Reggie, Dino, and Azad, you can see that there are two more sets of stairs over here that lead up. At the end of the hallway there is this it's a stone statue of a woman holding an orb. The statue itself seems to be, it's almost like a pearlescent kind of material, and it's radiating a blue hue. And there's kind of like light, basically, radiating off of it. You can see that there's some candelabras, some standing metal candelabras that flank a wooden door right here. And you can see that over on this side, not really a door, but there's like some space tucked behind that staircase. Looks like you can kind of make out maybe some chests. It's like a little storage area.
But we're not seeing any Modrons or...
No.
Okay.
You want to keep going up? Get to where we need to?
Yeah, I think so.
But don't we have to find that dude's body?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
It's
out
up
where
at
it
the
would
top.
be.
Yeah,
You
it's
saw
up
his
at the
body
top.
up at the top?
He talked to me.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he wanted you to find his body.
Right.
Oh. Well, yeah, we didn't see his body. Why do you think it'd be in one of these cabinets or something?
I mean, maybe. I'd just be afraid of, based on your description of the top floor, if we're thinking the potential for the top floor being the next floor, I don't know that I want to get all that attention until we know what's going on potentially.
Well, let's search around then.
Okay.
I'd like to look in these cabinets or storage areas and find out what they're keeping around on this floor.
Okay. So what, you're like checking out this cabinet here? Roll me a d6. You got a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. You open up that cabinet, and it's full of books. It's probably like 20 or so books on 2 levels of shelves.
Well, nobody here. I'd take a look at the books, see if there's anything interesting, since I can take a little bit closer look at them without all the Modrons around.
Yeah. So you start reading or looking through them. They're all they have kind of like this homemade quality to them. They're not really like bound in professional like leather bound like a craftsman did this. It looks kind of cobbled together like it's a lot of them are just like hardened leather that's like tied up by string or leather straps, and they all have this homemade quality about them, and they all seem to be about the same character, and you get in the sense. Give me an investigation check. 13. Well, they all seem to be books about some kind of a character, a wizard, named let's see. I had something for this, but I don't know where I wrote it. Anyway, the character is a wizard named Demetrius. And all the titles of the books are like Demetrius and the River Styx, or Demetrius and the Lich's Key, Demetrius and the Library of Hubris. I don't know. They all follow the same pattern. They're all about this wizard. That's what you get from your quick flip through.
Corvath wants to name the NPC. Or Corvath, fairly principal.
Oh. Go ahead. I'll let Corvath. Corvath, with your redeem NPC. Okay, all the books are about Bumble Truck Glory Troll, and they all follow Bumble Truck Glory Troll and Corvath in the chat. Feel free to give us your best names, your names for all of the the series of this character. So that's what's in here.
All right. I looked through the other cabinets as well.
Okay, you roll me another d6. All right, more of these books. You rolled a 4. Roll me another one for this cabinet or this chest. These are big, huge, hulking chests. Okay, that's what she said. All right, roll me percentile.
Is it though?
Looking for my 20-sided dice. I don't know where it went.
No, percentile.
Oh, where is that at?
If you right-click on your D10, then there'll be a percent.
Sorry, I rolled it for you.
Oh.
6.
I'm too slow. He'll keep me a go.
Yeah, sorry. I want to keep us
Move it along. Move it along.
All right. There's quite a bit of wealth in here, actually. This seems to be a storage unit for all of his coinage and things like that. So, there seems to be maybe 750, you're not going to sit here and count this probably at this time, but there's 750 gold pieces in this chest. All right, so we get it. Dino's searching around in these chests. What are the rest of you doing? How about Reggie?
Well, for the purposes of the that Bumble Truck Glory Troll is appearing. One of them is my time with the Fae Folk, or how I spent a delightful summer day. Another one is spells in my pants, a memoir. So just want to make sure that those are preserved.
Yeah, there's a rope trick in my pants. I knew where he was going with that.
Yeah,
Got a magic missile in my pants. Most of them
Solid.
work. Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. All right, so my intention, I think, is to take a swing to statue here, and take a look at the orb that's there.
Okay. As you move towards that statue, you can see that the orb itself starts to become lit up with electrical energy that shoots out, and you're gonna have a chance here to make a dex save.
All right. Oof. God. Not great.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, Reggie.
Yeah. Not great.
1 second.
Looks like there's a big junk pile in the corner, right?
Dear.
You get hit with a huge bolt of lightning that shoots out and hits you for 44 points of damage.
Nice.
Fortunately, you see that as it hits you, a number of bolts kind of shoot out. It's almost like you're a conduit for all this energy as it shoots out in random directions, but it doesn't sound like any of your comrades are with you, so they all miss out on that. So.
Oh, okay. It's not something that now I'm walking. It's just that
that's
moment.
A
It was
great idea.
like a chain.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah.
But you move up to the statue and you're looking at it.
Yeah. So do I recognize that the figure that the statue is of, a person I recognize or a face I recognize?
make a perception check.
Perception.
No, it doesn't. In fact, to you, it seems kind of featureless. Like you're seeing this as a pretty, I don't know, kind of like a featureless humanoid kind of person.
Like a mannequin kind of thing?
Yeah, it does seem to have long hair, maybe like vaguely a feminine form, but like that's about it. And it's holding this orb, which you're looking at the statue and you're not really paying attention to the orb so much, and it shoots off again. Give me another dexterity saving throw.
All right. Hey, that's better.
You'll take half damage as you kind of like jolt out of the way. It just kind of grazes you. It does hit your armor a bit, but it's not as bad as the first time around. But you'll still take 28 points of lightning.
When those happened, was I able to discern, like, okay, if I step back here, I'll be far enough away?
So you just kind of go running back. And
Yeah.
Then you end up like looking back at the statue.
Yeah.
Nothing more happens to you.
Okay.
Seems like as you run back past the stairs.
Yeah.
It was like right about here when it first hit you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So how about Klaus? What are you doing?
I'm looking for books about golems, specifically metal ones.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Let me.
Okay. You find a book entitled Bumbletruck Glory Troll and the Golem of Gold.
Wow.
And
Does it have any
another
illustration?
Yeah, kind of, but they're pretty crude. Like they're little stick figure types of ordeals, like in the margins of the pages. Just
Okay.
like in kind of an ink, like a sloppy ink painting or a depiction of what a golem looks like. Oh, there's another one called Golems Walking Without Thinking.
Either of these spark any feelings of kind of relating to the one I encountered? Or are they just very
No.
broad?
Yeah, these are more of those. Everything that's here is more of these like fictional. This tale. Okay, you got a pretty good investigation check though. As you're looking through this, these books are pretty poorly written. They're just kind of like fictional stories that they all kind of follow like the same narrative pattern. None of them changes. It's like there's this guy that always like goes out. It's this what's his name? Bumble Truck.
So maybe all these books and even the stuff that the Modrons are going through are all a big distraction.
Well, you
for
probably
people to waste time and not find the good book.
well these books up here are of a much lesser quality than the things that are actually sitting down in the library.
Oh, okay.
These are all like handcrafted books that probably your investigation check, like I said, is pretty good. You could probably tell that the initials on each one are RN, which fits with the wizard Raimi No. So these are books that his fan fiction or.
So maybe there is first works as a young wizard. Okay, that's all Klaus is doing right now.
All right, Azad. Anything you'd like to do?
I think I I'm just going to sit back and observe and try to figure out where to not get struck by lightning.
Okay. Sounds good. Azad, you're rummaging through that stuff at the end there. Why don't you give me one last D6 roll?
Me?
Or, sorry, Dino.
Okay.
What type of role did you say?
D6.
Investigation?
No, I want a D6 to see if you even find anything worthwhile. Okay,
Alright.
I'm going to roll you some percentile. You find amongst, a lot of this is junk, but there is some wealth amongst it. Some pieces of art that you find. There are a number of little statuettes that are actually made of a similar azure pearlescent stone work as that larger statue out in the hallway, but these ones are a little bit more defined. They look like Githzerai. And there's 4 of them. Each one is worth 1,000 gold pieces. All right.
Do we really want to be stealing from this wizard? Or is he dead?
Well, he's not dead, but he's not really alive per se, unless we can find his body and get his spirit back into it.
So no clues so far as to where his body might be, right?
I guess we're gonna have to go up another level. See if what's up there.
Yeah, let's try that.
I'm gonna. While they're doing that, I'm gonna walk over
Open up this door.
the side. Not open.
Oh,
Just listen.
give me a
I'm gonna
perception
bring
check.
some of these. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. While he's doing that.
Oh, I'm just. Klaus is gonna bring a couple of the crappy books with him in hopes that going through the other levels again, or wherever we are, might attract his being
All right.
or help us.
You pick up Bumble Truck, Glory Troll, and the Devil Inside, and Bumble Truck, Glory Troll, Living in Two Worlds.
Yeah, and honestly, they're probably the only books Klaus will understand in the whole
Yeah, I mean,
walking castle thing. So
when you get back to Sigil, maybe you can shop it around and get him published or something.
yeah,
Reggie, what did you have for your perception? 16?
Yeah.
You can hear definitely movement on the other side. Like there's multiple things in there, kind of fidgeting around, tapping, walking.
Okay. I'll wave my arms to the crew, see if I can get their attention.
I
Walk
will-
up the stairs.
Walk over there quietly.
There's something going on in here. Want to check it out now or check it out later?
Check it out now.
All right.
I would like to inspect the door to see if it looks like it is magically warded or trapped.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. $19.
Okay. It is locked, or it has a lock on it.
Did anybody pick locks? Quietly?
I don't have that skill. Dino, do you have that skill? I seem to recall us not having this skill.
There. Maybe we poke around at the next level. See. Yep.
Yeah, let's go. We'll come back to this.
Cool.
I have a crowbar.
It's like a key.
Basically.
Are you using your crowbar, or are you just holding it up saying, "I got this"?
Yeah, I want to see if these guys approve of this method.
I don't, but you clearly have your own agent. Huh?
I will also shake my head along with Reggie and say later we'll use the crowbar.
Oh, okay.
All right, so then you're going up.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Are we
Right.
close enough to Reggie to get his charisma bonus?
Yes. Klaus ends up taking 44 points of lightning damage. The rest of you take 22. Does anyone not take any damage because of that?
I think I have the evasion thing from the ranger.
Okay.
I'll double check that and I'll let you know.
Yeah, so as you guys get to here, y'all get hit with this lightning that just blasts all of you, and kind of there's it's passing around to each of you, and you're all getting electrocuted. And Reggie's looking pretty rough.
Yep.
So you get hit. What would you like to do? Let's start with Reggie.
I'm gonna kind of do what I can to run.
Dashing up. Okay. Dino.
Gosh, yeah.
I'm following Reggie up the stairs, and I guess.
All right. Azad.
Yep, definitely going up the stairs.
And Klaus.
Do I need to make another check to go up?
No, it seems like you saw Reggie just dash up. He's already gotten hit by this twice. I think you probably guess he's just trying to get out of dodge and get out of the way of the thing.
Okay.
I don't think I do take no damage. I think I take all the damage.
Oh, okay.
Or not, but
22.
I take 22. But then I have a spectral defense where I can have the damage. So.
Got it.
What is the Misty Step spell? I have Face Step as a trait. Is that something that could be useful in sneaking and stuff?
If you use that as a bonus action, you would be able to teleport 30 feet.
Oh, okay, that's what that one was. All right.
I think you get to use that once between rests. It's like a racial trait for you.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on Reggie, but on a 5th level.
You might not have time to do that because you guys all dashed up these stairs.
Okay.
I just wanted to get what Klaus, are you following along with everyone?
Yeah, I bolted up there too, literally.
Right. So I'm gonna load the next area, which Dino, you're gonna recognize this area because you've been here before.
Ooh, we're at the top now, or at least where I came in before.
And you guys can position yourselves anywhere within that little staircase there. Who am I missing? Klaus. Okay. So, yeah, this is a pretty crazy scene that you end up walking into. 1 second as things start loading. You gotta be worried when it takes that long to load everything. So what other titles did we get for our books? Golems Walking Without Thinking, The Devil Inside, My Conversations with Asmodeus, Half Orc Living in Two Worlds. Nice.
And I assume that I'm still walking around with that wand in my hand, too.
Yes, you are. I'm wondering if my Fantasy Grounds froze. Oh, never mind. It's up. Okay.
While that's loading, do we have a sense of... So we went up that one staircase, and we're in this room. The other staircase have taken us to a different room?
No.
Okay.
I see. It added some stuff on here that shouldn't be here, and that's why it took so long.
Look at, there's ginger root creatures.
That shouldn't be there.
Before we enter into this room, I'd like to hesitate and be able to cast Cure Wounds on Reggie then.
You can't, because you dashed up here to... You're going to be in initiative order, like, right away.
Oh, all right.
So, on your turn, you'll be able to. Sorry,
Okay.
I don't know why it added, like, a million things that shouldn't be on here, so I'm just trying to clean up my screen.
And 14 crystal skulls.
Indeed. So, what you are seeing as you come up here, and Reggie can attest that he has seen this before, there is, just at the top, as you're looking into this room, this, like, stone platform, circular stone platform, that rises up just a couple of steps, and it's ringed with these runic skulls. But on the stonework just kind of like fades away, and it seems to blend into this dreamy astral miasma that is swirling underneath this like stone bridge that kind of rises up maybe 10 feet above the platform. And upon it, you can see there are two pentadrones, those starship looking creatures. For folks that are watching, I'll throw up an image of the pentadrone. And then right on the center, flanked by those two pentadrones, you can see another decaton. This kind of looks like this huge metallic, it's like got rivets in it where the two like hemispheres of its metallic chassis are fused. It's got an eyeball just like the little monodrone, but then it's got these two stumpy like elephant like feet that it walks about on, and then 10 swirling tentacles, each with an eye on the ends, almost like beholder like in a way. Then up on a raised dais, you can see that there's a staircase to the south of the room there that leads up maybe 15 feet to where there's a number of books on a bookshelf, and you can see there are two illithid there. But they do... You encountered mind flayers once before, and these two things, they look not well. There's no coloration to their skin. They're like almost albino like. And as you see, both of them are paging through these books. Their hands there's no skin or anything on them. They're skeletal. And kind of with a flick of a wrist, they seem to like be alerted to your presence, and they seem to like wave a hand, and all of the Modrons, there's a bunch of quadrones. What do we got there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them in total, floating about, flying about in that miasma with little bows, and they all like seem to draw their bows back and knock an arrow, and we will roll initiative. And Raimi, no. Dino has already told you this. Raimi, no, is in a cage. I don't know. Can you see where that little circle is in the lower left-hand corner of your map? That's his cage, but you don't see a guy in there. It's a pentadrone that's just kind of like flailing about and hitting the bars of his cage, kind of maybe cheering you on, or anyway, Klaus, you are up first. You can feel a battle is brewing.
Okay. I'm gonna hop up here, and I'm gonna ask Azad when it's his turn to possibly get behind me and start researching this paperwork here, in case it's a manual of some sort, because you are like a planeswalker type. Because I think that thing they're floating over might be something you might learn how to operate. And then I'll take a shot with. Let's see, what do I forget what ranged weapons I have. Pull out my light crossbow, and I'm going to shoot at Quadrone 2.
All right. So you can drop your 2 hit right on top of it.
Let me pull it up. There we go.
That one misses. You've got 2 attacks left.
Oh yeah! I didn't know I could use that on ranged.
Sure.
Cool.
That one hits.
All right.
All right, that one's wounded.
One more time. One more shot. Hit.
All right, another of your crossbow bolts sticks into it, hitting and piercing through its metal frame. Sorry, Dino, you actually were up first. Go ahead and take your turn. You wanted to do a cure wounds, it sounded like, on Reggie. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I think I should do that. He's in pretty sad shape, I guess.
Right.
How do I do that with as a 5th level spell?
At this point, just roll 5d8. Plus 5, so 29 points. All right, so some recovery to Reggie. Any movement or bonus actions?
Not at this time, no.
All right, here comes a ton of short bow attacks. Oops. Oops. 2, 3. Reggie, you're just kind of getting hit, and your armor's getting dinged up, but it protects you. hits. Deals 8 points damage to Reggie. A couple of them are coming at Dino. Alright. A critical on Dino. Dino, you get hit by 2 of the arrows. A couple of them are taking shots at Klaus, who dashed up the way. Alright, there's 1 hit on Klaus. That's going to be 7 points. Another 4 on Klaus. And all 4 of those miss. Four on
Holy
Reggie.
crap.
It's a lot. This is the Modron madness. All right. 4 more on Dino. It's too bad I don't have my Sirenscape tied up with my arrow sound, because it would sound crazy to the people that are watching the stream. All right, 1 hits. Dino for 8 points of damage. And then the final Quadrone is going to go after Reggie. So 4 shots on Reggie. First one misses. Second one hits. Dealing 6 points of damage. A critical hit for 5 points of damage. And a miss. Reggie, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to try banishment on the deck of
Crazy. What do you need? A wisdom?
crazy. So
Charisma.
I will need a charisma throw.
You know, if this works, he goes away.
Uh-huh.
If you can
I
maintain
know.
it.
I was considering doing it to the guy downstairs. Then I was like, oh, we're crushing this dude with the whole fireball thing. And that turned out.
He fails.
Yeah!
Nicely done. Any movement or bonus actions?
Yes, I am going to. Let's see.
Wait, what's your save DC?
That's a good question. Where do I find that?
It should be
8 plus
proficient.
your proficiency plus your charisma modifier.
It would be 15.
15. Yes, he still fails. It was close, though. It was a lot closer than I thought.
I'm gonna go there to start trying to get away from those guys. Get behind Klaus.
Yes. Everyone needs to protect Reggie because he's concentrating on a spell right now. I believe what is it? If you maintain it for the minute, it will.
Yeah, let me get that back here.
Hey Reggie, drop prone.
Ooh, I will also drop prone. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on. The target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left. Otherwise, the target does not return.
Okay. So if you maintain it for the complete minute, he won't come back.
Correct.
Gotcha. So, very nice. Pentadrone 1. These two don't have wings like these others. They are grounded, so they're going to start moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to get right to Dino. And this other one.
Oh no.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He gets to Reggie. And he'll take 5 attacks with his little pseudopods. 17 will miss. 22 will hit. Dealing a big 3 points of damage. Make a con save. Whoa, I need the sad trombone to play. Fortunately... Oh, no fortunately. Third attack, misses. Fourth attack, misses. Fifth attack, misses.
I hate this game.
Azod, it is your turn.
Oh, wow. One hit only, and it's the
like
doozy.
Minimum damage.
All right, so I'm gonna start firing off my bow and arrow blasts and doing my little blinking into and out of places. So I'll take a shot and land there, teleport to there, and then teleport to there, and then teleport to there. And I will be shooting at Quadrone 2, 6, and 7. Just trying to blast those guys out of the sky with my bow, which is 2.
Hit.
Oops. And then 6. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm going to use my bonus action to add some damage to that guy. Where is my plane career? I forgot that I have this. Oops, I forgot to. It'll just be 2 more d8. Can I just roll those?
Sure.
All right. 6 more damage. Okay, and then attacking 6.
That's 6 more. Which one?
That was to. Oops, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll just do the damage to number 6 because I forgot to unapply it. So the extra damage already went on to, or actually it didn't go on to anybody, but it should go on to number 6. And then Quadrone 7 for 12 damage.
So you're saying there should be 6 extra damage on number 6?
No. I didn't drag any damage onto number 6 accidentally. So I'm just gonna, this damage right here, I'm gonna drag it onto him.
Oh,
If
gotcha.
that's okay.
Yep.
All right. There we go. So he took that damage. And then with my movement, I'm going to come over here and start glancing at this book that Klaus told me to glance at.
I didn't think you were going to do that.
Okay. I think Dino is going to do a wisdom saving throw. He saves. he's going to do another one.
Get out of my head!
Failure. Dino, you feel that this Mind Flayer Lich over here, neither one of these things have turned around to look at you guys. They're still paging through books, but you can tell they're detecting your thoughts. They're probing around in your mind. First one, you were able to kind of protect yourself. But the second one is probing around, and you can tell that name, you kind of hear in your head information being repeated over and over again. Kestad, Kestad, Kestad. The Abyss. Vault of the Drow. Arehi. Arehi. Arehi knows where the wand is. And then it is your turn, Dino.
Okay. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning on this guy over here.
The one in front of
The
you?
one of the Mind Flayer one.
Okay.
The one that's and are any of these little creatures in the middle here within 30 feet of it?
Yeah, you got one. It looks like you got Quadrone 8 is within 30 feet.
Well, I'm going to do the Mind Flare, and then he's going to get the other Mind Flare as well.
6th level spell.
I'm
The
casting it as a 7th level spell
As a
because I've
7th
already
level
used my.
spell.
Yes, so I get an extra little lightning coming off of it.
All right, hold just a moment. A counter spell is going to be attempted. You're casting it as a 7th level spell. So I think
Yes.
the DC would be 17.
17, yeah.
First one does not work. The other one also is attempting a counter spell. And that one counters.
So, what does he take, half?
No,
Nothing
your
happens.
spell doesn't go
You
off then.
you spend the spell slot, but it was nullified. They just snap their fingers and they stop that.
Oh, on both of them?
Well, both of them cast counterspell. One failed, the other one succeeded. So
Well, that sucks.
it does. Welcome to Counterspell Wars. It's very annoying.
I'll get you next time.
It depends on which side you're on, actually.
I think it's annoying either to when it goes back and forth. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Anything else, Dino?
Can I disengage this from this guy? And
Not unless you have it as a bonus action.
no, I guess I can't do anything then.
All right, Klaus.
Sorry, I finished chewing. I'm going to hop in front of Reggie, offer him some extra protection, and I'm going to lay out 3 Greater Silver Sword attacks on Pentadrone 2. I'm going to roll all the attacks first.
Critical hit.
Critical.
Throw the damage on that one though
Okay, I will do.
first, because that way it'll apply the crit.
Oh, yeah.
Bam! You almost sever off one of its pseudopods there.
Dang.
Kind of that
Well, I guess-
jagged metal wound on its body.
I like the sound of that. I'm going to give him a little more taste of that famous blade.
Bam!
And then again. 2 more hits.
Oh, you killed it.
Oh, he's dead.
So
Yep.
you might want to take. Do
Take
you have
that.
any more movement?
I do, but I'm going to use action surge to cast the spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Fireball at level 3, right on Decaton, and I believe that should hit
All of
everybody within his radius there.
Nice.
those. That is true.
How do I drag that over the magnifying? Oh, I open that and then.
Yeah, you'll have to drag the save onto everything in there.
Oh,
So just drag it over there 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 times.
I wonder if I could actually select these guys, highlight them first. No, I cannot. Okay, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way then.
I like how we're calling this like new technology old-fashioned.
Well, in the computer world, it is.
Right, yeah.
Which one did I just drop that on?
That was 7.
Okay, 5, 4.
And there's no counter spell to stop this.
Right.
I was really hoping they didn't have another one of those left. And then the big guy here.
Well, the key is that they both had already used their reactions, I think, so that they can only cast counter spell 1 time in between their turns in that meta sense.
So now I gotta drag damage on the ones that hit failure.
Drag it onto all of them.
Yeah. You can actually just do it once, and I can toss it on all these guys.
Do it on one, just one.
Just yeah, that's fine. You could do it that way. All right. Which one was that? The Decaton?
Decaton.
Okay. Does it seem like it's working?
Yep.
Okay.
They're all dying.
Dead.
Instant death. Instant death.
The anticipation for my turn on that move was very intense. I was very excited to do all that.
So you just see kind of like this cloud of ash over the portal there.
Whew.
And
Crikey.
then it is Reggie's turn.
All right.
Maybe you should sit this one out there, buddy.
I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and cast here myself. Still don't know how.
I didn't quite catch it. What are you doing? You're healing?
Oh yeah, I'm going to do a level 3.
Level 3 cure wounds. You would have to just roll the 3d8 and add your thing, and Alex will just have to. Ooh.
All right. Pretty epic roll.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's a
6.
big 6.
It's a big 6.
All right.
Man, yeah. Thanks. Good turn. I'm going to stand up.
All right. Pentadrone is going to drop a couple of attacks down on Dino.
I never did anything to you. Yet.
It's just kind of like whirling about, trying to like knock you in the head. Very imprecise. The Decaton is moving. He's got a fly speed of 30. He kind of, some of his tentacles whirl about, kind of in this propeller-like thing, and very slow moving, like a blimp. He starts moving off this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he drops right there by Klaus. As he is going to attack with his tentacles. 1 hits.
I cast shield.
Oh, what will that make your AC? +5 to your AC.
So that's still a hit.
No,
I didn't see what he rolled. I should have
your
looked
armor
at
class
that.
is 23.
Oh,
So that one
okay.
will miss. I removed the damage.
All right.
So 23 is the number. Second hit. Misses. Third. Misses. Fourth. Hits. Fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even that last one was a 22, so that misses.
How many tentacles does he have?
He's got 10.
10.
Azod, it is your turn.
All right. Well, after kind of observing the field of battle, and that I was curious about this book at first because I thought maybe there would be something we could take advantage of to help us do this fight. But since nothing in this room has like come to life and tried to kill us, I think I'm gonna save the book for later. I'm gonna start shooting different things. So I'm gonna take a shot at this Pentadrone, then at the Quadrone or Decaton. Then I'm gonna shoot one arrow up at one of those Alhoons. So, pew, pew, pew. Ready, set, shoot. Alright, so I hit him. Just normal damage. Oops. I'm gonna shoot this Decaton, and I'm gonna hit him, and then I'm gonna add my planar warrior damage onto it. So force damage comes popping into this guy, and then lastly, one long shot over at Alhoon number 1. And that'll be it. Or actually, yeah, that's it. I'll come back this way though with my movement.
All right, so the Alhoons go. The first one casts a spell. Just trying to see if you guys would see what the effect is here. No, you can tell that one of them has cast a spell. You can't really tell exactly what it did. Actually, he would not have been able to run that far. 5, 10, 15, 20. He gets to right there, this first one. The second one, Alhoon 2. Moves to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he casts a spell at Dino. Which, fortunately, Dino saves. Do you take any damage? No. He tries to cast a spell at you, Dino, and you can tell like this invisible energy is like popping towards you, and you kind of had an eye on those Alhoons, so you kind of like duck out of the way and dodge out of the way as you see this energy hits the stone steps there, and it all just kind of crumbles and turns to dust, and like you can see the stairway like falls in on itself, and you can see that there's like a hole that is looking down into the 4th floor right there. Dino, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast the chain lightning again against this Peladrone that's in front of me here.
Okay. What level?
8th level.
8th level. Whew. Countered.
The Peladrone?
The chain lightning got countered by one of the Alhoons.
I didn't even cast it at them.
Anything else?
I'm using up all my good spell slots.
All right, Klaus, it is your turn.
I don't know if you're watching our chat right now. You leveled us up a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, you should be level 16.
Okay, all right, ah, son of a bitch. Well, let me change that real quick. There we go. All right. I'm going to attack the guy in front of me with the silver sword again.
All right, that hits.
And again.
That one hits.
And even with a 4. It's like a Hellfire missile.
It hits. All right.
Oh, he's a tough SOB.
He is. He's going to take a legendary action that I forgot about.
Oh, great.
He's going to try to hit you with a tentacle. 21.
Legendary!
I cast counter legendary action. Oh shoot!
You don't want to use it on this.
Oh, do the Alhoons have legendary action?
I don't know. They might.
Oh no!
Maybe they have legendary actions I forgot about. 7 points of damage to Klaus. And then it is
Legendary.
Reggie's turn.
7 points of damage.
All right. I'm gonna try one more time to do a little. Hey, that's a lot better. And I'm gonna point at the Decaton. Be like, Klaus, kill that thing.
I'm trying, man. Really trying.
Decaton's taking another second legendary action to try to hit Klaus. Yeah, that one misses. It is the Pentadrone's turn. Pentadrone is trying to beat down on poor Dino here. 1 miss. 2 miss. 3 miss. 4 5. All misses. And Decaton makes a final legendary action on Klaus. So 22 will hit. And that will deal 7 points of damage to Klaus. It then becomes the Decaton's turn. So, it's going to beat down with 10 tentacle attacks on Klaus. First one is a 19. Any reactions, Klaus?
What? This is technically like a melee attack he's doing.
Yeah. If you're gonna cast shield, you probably want to do it at the start of this bludgeoning.
I would recommend that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alright, spend a spell slot to cast shield.
Got it.
First one is blocked then by the shield. Second attack.
I'm also
misses.
trying to...
Third. Fourth. Nat 20.
Ah!
One of the tentacles gets around the shield and hits you from the backside.
Shit.
5 points. That one hits. 6. Alright, the rest of them miss. Azad, it is your turn.
Okay.
I'm trying to add to my hit points here with the roll. I drug it on there, but it's not changing anything. It's saying recovery. You see that?
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to get my more of my hit points. I just leveled myself up quick here in the middle of.
Oh, I see. I see. So
I rolled a D15, or no, I rolled a D10, I believe, for Klaus. I got it.
I got you figured out there. So your
Alright,
max
thank
is
you.
137 now.
Just in case I do almost die here.
They're worried. They're worried.
I'm doing similar attacks to what I did last time. Teleporting around, flashing around a little bit, and then ending up back over.
You took a shot at the Alhoon.
Yeah, that Alhoon one.
Your arrow, did you roll damage on him?
Yeah, you can put that back. It was 10.
10. Okay. Your arrow goes sailing, and right behind the Decaton is where that arrow just like hits something invisible and drops down.
I see. Alright, can I see does it ripple the entire way across a little bit? Or whatever? I can tell that the wall is all the way across there, or?
Your character probably doesn't have a sense of that. How far it stretches across. You just know that there's something that impacted your arrow and dropped. But,
Okay.
yeah, as a player, you know that it's a wall of force.
Okay.
Alright, so the Decaton is going to try to hit Klaus, who has a 23 AC. Oh, a critical hit. Dealing 6 points of damage to Klaus. Then Alhoon 1 is... sees Klaus over there beating up on the Decaton. Klaus fails this saving throw. Oh, I don't quite disintegrate him though. As he takes 75 points of damage.
Holy shit.
I'm still missing a hit point though. It's actually 138. I need it. I need it right now.
You see this Alhoun here, it kind of jumps off the landing there, and you can kind of hear like bone cracking a little bit, but it doesn't see, it just kind of like saunters over to this portal, and you see it take a leap and fall into the miasma. Alhoun 2 here is going to do a similar thing, drops down and kind of limping about. It's going to cast a... Phantasmal Killer spell at Dino. Dino fails. Dino, you see this
I don't even know what that is.
the pentadrome in front of you like turns and morphs, and you see Upteo looking down at you, and he's like, "Dino, what is wrong with you? Why have you not returned me to my glory in Chult, you idiot?" And he's like hitting you over the head. It's kind of superficial, but you're feeling like shame that is translating into psychic damage, which you take 40-10 damage. 28 shame damage. And then this Alhoun actually does not leap quite yet. He's standing on the bridge. The Decaton is going to take one of his legendary actions to try to hit Klaus, who has an AC of 23. He hits you. Klaus takes 8 points of damage and goes down.
Oh, I didn't even get to use my second wind.
Dino, it is your turn. So Dino's down, unconscious.
I am?
No, close. He meant close.
Close,
Oh.
close. Dino, it's your turn.
Hold on. I'd like to rewind about 30 seconds ago because I wasn't paying that close of attention. I want to cast a counter spell level 3 if I can.
I'm gonna say no. I think we're a little too beyond. You've seen the damage, and you know what the spell is. But I mean, you're not dead, so you're just down.
I can't protect Reggie though. That little guy needs me.
All right, Dino.
I am attacking this pentadrone. Huh? What?
You're actually frightened right now, so you can do that. You're gonna be give me another wisdom saving throw. I did the damage to you a little premature, but you get another saving throw. Okay, so you start your turn. You are not frightened. You realize that this thing is not actually Upteo and is the pentadrome.
Upteo wouldn't do that to me. He's like a father to me. Anyway, I am attacking this pentadrone with a thunder spell or shatter or something like that. Yeah.
Counterspell. Shatter will automatically.
I don't know why I bother.
Anything else,
Wait.
Dino?
Wait. Oh, that's right. Klaus is down. I was going to say, if Klaus counterspells the counterspell. Sorry.
All right, Klaus.
Counterspell.
You rolled a 20 on your death save.
That means you're back up, buddy.
I don't know.
But that would be at the end of its turn anyway, right?
That's true. Reggie, it is your turn.
All right, it's time to stop messing around. I'm gonna get up and take a couple of hacks at this Decaton, the holy long sword. And that's it.
Some slicing and dicing happening at the Decaton. Pentadrone is going to exhale a gas at Dino. Has not had any luck trying to hit it. So, luckily, Dino holds his breath as you see this mist kind of pour forth from the mouth of the Pentadrone. And then the Decaton goes. The Decaton is going to take a moment to recover some hit points. And then it is Azad's turn.
All right, I'm going to come over here and shoot at the Decaton. It looks like it hits the Decaton, so I will add some damage as a bonus action and flop at it. And then, since I know I can't hit, actually I will still shoot at the Pentadrone. I wanted to do more damage than that. And then I'm gonna teleport and try to take a third shot at the Alhoun number 2 up on the thing, wondering if maybe the guy that cast the wall is gone now. So I'm gonna try. Let me know if it gets through.
It does not.
Would that be a concentration spell?
Who do you think?
Because
who
he
do you
cast
think
the
was-
Phantasmal Killer. Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe this guy cast it.
The second guy?
I'm thinking because Alhoun won, I can't see anymore. I'm thinking he's gone. And Alhoun 2.
You can see the other one. He's like falling. You know?
Oh, he's falling. Okay.
Yeah. So right
Fine.
now you can still see him.
All right.
But
I was
he's gonna
just
be
checking
gone.
because All right.
So,
I'm good then. I'm over here, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Decaton is going to make an attack on Reggie with his legendary action. Gonna miss. And then Alhu 1 disappears. You see him fall into the swirl of colors. Elhoon 2. Casts, he's gonna go 5, 10, 15. He's gonna cast a lightning bolt that's gonna hit Reggie, Decaton, and Klaus. Decaton makes his save. Takes half the damage. Reggie succeeds. Takes half. Klaus does get his hit point back, but he would be prone.
What's this 9? I see. Did Azad do something?
Okay, so it should be. What's that?
I'm just looking back through the notes here. Azad didn't cast healing on me, did he?
No, you got a hit point back because you got a nat 20. So you were up, and then you get hit by this lightning, which brings you back down. And then the Alhoon takes a leap and is just kind of floating there, falling. He's probably going to disappear out of sight after a round as well. Dino, it is your turn.
All right, I'm casting Shatter on this Pendodrome.
Can he counterspell while falling? Is the question.
He's got 4th level spell slots. He's going to cast a 4th level counterspell just to piss you off. You keep trying to cast spells.
I can't do anything else. I'm holding this stupid wand.
He's just got the cadence down now. He didn't even have to see you casting the spell. He just knew counterspell one more
time. Come on, you can't see me from there. You're falling.
Well, you can see him, so he can see you.
I can't see him. I'm halfway. I'm a couple steps down.
And he's a halfling, right?
I don't think so.
No, he's not the halfling.
It's still
I'm a half elf.
God damn it! Why can't I keep this character straight?
Ooh, Klaus gets 1 death. Reggie, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna hack away. Time again. Da-da-da-da. Eat it. And again. Eat it. Oof. Here we go. That's me.
Alright. The Pentadrone is going to make 5 attacks on Dino. No luck. The Decaton is going to make his attacks at Reggie. One, 2, 3. 25 will hit. 4. 5.
'Stop with the hits.
6. 7. 8. That one hits. 9. Pretty good round for the Decaton.
Yeah, man. 6 out of 10.
Azad, it is your turn.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna shoot once at the Pentadrone.
That'll hit.
Got him. I'm gonna add some damage here and hope that I can take him out.
You do.
All right, and then my second attack, I will kind of blink over to here and shoot at the Decaton for normal damages. And then if I can still see him, I'm going to take a third shot at him and see if the wall's down yet. No? Wall bursts off the wall?
No. Yeah, it gets hit by the
Okay.
wall. And then becomes his turn, and he falls. Out of sight. Decaton is going to take... a hit. And another hit. 2 legendary actions happened there. Dino, it is your turn.
I might be able to cast a spell this time.
It's all yours.
Hardly any of them left, but I'm casting Shatter once more on this Decaton. Is he made of metal?
Yeah.
Then he takes disadvantage on the saving throw.
All right. What's the con?
Yeah, it's a con save.
All right. He fails. $24 points. Wait. You cast Bigsby Hand?
Oh, sorry. Cast the wrong one. Let me do that again, or can you fix that?
I can fix it, yeah. Okay. So, he takes that damage, and you can see he's getting bludgeoned and dented up. He's not looking so great. Klaus makes a successful death save. Reggie, it is your turn.
All right, hacking again. Sword, and I'm just kind of getting tired, so I'm just kind of jabbing at him. Why won't you die?
That'll hit. Hit.
Die!
He's very resilient. Here come a bunch of tentacle hits. First one misses. Second one hits. 5 points. Third one. Nope. Fourth one. Nope. Fifth one. Nope. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those all miss. Azad, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to concentrate focus fire on this guy now.
Hits.
Boom, boom. Calling upon the force of the universe to add some extra damage. I shoot at him again and do normal damage. And then I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over to here.
Dekatan takes a legendary action. $21 to hit. Only 2 points. Dino, it is your turn.
All right, I am casting Big B's hand this time.
All right. I think you need to do an attack roll, but you probably hit it. Roll me a d20. Okay. Yes. So the Bigsby hand comes and wraps itself around the chassis of this thing and just like a beer can squishes it. And you can see there's like this juice that kind of sprays all over the room. Thick and
Dino's
black.
frustration of not being able to cast spells has taken over.
Yes. And okay, so that's the end of the combat. And you see the little pentadrone in the cage like banging against the bars.
We'll run over and let him out.
Alright, so you'll let him out. I'm just gonna kind of fast forward through some things that are gonna happen here, seeing that we're at 9:24. At some point, you let this guy out. You already know because Dino's told you that this is Raimi No. By the way, Dino, are you gonna tell anybody about something that happened to you during that battle?
I heard some. I got this vision that Oopteo was pounding on me.
Thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else. The bad guys know what you guys know.
Oh yeah, they picked my brain.
Oh no!
And that's
You need
why
one of these fancy rings of mind shielding, so they can't do that.
I don't have one.
Oh,
He's up to you, 2 of them.
I wish.
you have to go to the warehouse in Sigil where they have all these things packed in crates. So you're going to go down to the door that you didn't check out, and inside there's a bunch of Modrons that are doing some ironing. They're sweeping the floors, and it's Raimi No's bedroom, and all the little mono drones are trying to keep everything orderly. They're doing all the chores, and on the bed in there is Raimi No's body. It's just laying prone on the bed, and you'll work together to get him back into his body. But basically, he cast a magic jar spell on a Modron because he actually went to Sigil and went to that auction that y'all went to back in, I think, episode 2, and he purchased something from that auction, something called the Modron Crucible, which was said to be this item. It basically looks like a Rubik's Cube, but it's like spherical, but it kind of moves like a little puzzle device. But it's said that this device can allow one to tap into the collective knowledge of the Modrons, which he was really excited about. He's all about Modrons. He's a researcher. He bought it, but then he realized that's true, but only Modrons can understand it. And so he was like, I gotta get a return on my investment, and he hatched this plan that if he only could capture another Modron like he did Gizmo and put his consciousness into one, then he'd be able to use this device. And, it all went haywire. He got stuck in this pentadrone, and then the Modrons didn't like that too much.
Oh, well, see, we didn't seem to have any problems transferring consciousness between Modrons and bodies, so I don't know why you did.
Yeah, he went a different route. He used the magic jar spell, and it was fine, except he got captured, and so he was stuck in that cage. And so you'll reverse that. He'll be thankful, and he'll tell you that portal that they went into, that goes to Mechanus. But he can
really?
actually reconfigure that to go to a couple of different places. He got this is kind of his life's work is kind of tied up in this portal, and he can attune that pit to go to a number of different places. Sigil is one of them, so he can reconfigure that and send you back to Sigil, which is where you wanted to go, I think, next.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
Otherwise, he can attune it and send you to a couple of other places if you wanted.
Cool.
Hey, could you get this wand out of my hand could you do that?
Yeah, he's he'll go back downstairs and he'll show you that cabinet that you guys didn't check out. All of those books and scrolls in there are actually spell scrolls and spell books. But they're all warded. But he's got one in there. He knows how to disable them. They've all got runes on them that they'll explode if you touch them. And so he'll cast a remove curse and get that item out of your hands.
Yay!
Oh, that's great. I can move my hand again. I'm glad I didn't touch those scrolls before, though. I was kind of tempted, but...
So, any lingering questions, things that you want to ask him?
Think of some on. Oh yeah. Can we take the portal to Sigil next session in case I have more questions to ask him before we go to Sigil?
Yeah, we'd like to have a long rest here before we start traveling again, if you could.
Yeah, you'll take a long rest.
Or Chult.
And
Go to Chult.
he would not be familiar with Chult or your plane, so he doesn't have that configured to this portal. But yeah, if you guys want to post anything you want to ask him in Discord chat in our Discord channel on our private thing, you can do that, and we can narrate what kind of conversation you have. But basically, for the folks that are still out there watching, we're taking a little bit of a break from this campaign for about a month or so, and when it picks back up, we'll be back in Sigil. I think y'all know that you have to go to the Abyss in the River Styx, and so I guess I'll let you in the Discord chat maybe figure out how you would like to do that, so I can be prepared for what avenue you'd like to take to make that happen. All right.
I need to
sure.
stop by Crux again though and check on that dragon. Did that thing get hatched?
You could. That'll take you some time though.
Should have thought of that. Should have thought of that when I was there.
So, all right. Thanks everybody for checking us out here on the stream. Next time we will be live will be tomorrow night for DM Paul's Clash of Shields campaign. That'll be at 7 p.m. So, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We will see you all soon.
Bye.